Hey folks, it's Tommy Z with you. I thought I would record a quick video to share a very important thought that I hope inspires you in your journey on your way to being a full-time musician. And it's actually more of a question that I want to share with you. And this is a question that will get your ass moving. That's the best way I can put it. It's a question that I ask myself at a point in my life when I had a full-time job and I wanted to be a full-time musician, but I found myself really tired, like actually tired and kind of like lazy about the process of trying to break out of my day job and out of the corporate world and into being a full-time musician. And so the question that I want to give you is the question that helped me to actually get my ass in gear and to move forward. And the question is the following. Why is it that you are willing to get up early to go to work for somebody else or to stay late to finish an assignment for somebody else, but you are not willing to do it for yourself? Simple question. And yet, I believe it is something that's going to move something inside of you when you ask yourself this honestly, because this is the crux of the problem, folks. You say you desire to live a different life. You say you desire to be a full-time craftsperson, right? And you find yourself in a world that is not at all what you imagine yourself to be doing in your ideal life. Okay. So now we have the difficult journey ahead of us to get yourself out of that world and into the world of your dreams, where you get to sit in the studio all day making music and getting paid for it. But folks, this is not so easy, is it? Right? The world that you live in currently has you, I don't want to say by the you know what, but it's got you in a tight grip. There's a daily routine that you've been doing for years, morning shower, getting ready for work, getting on the bus, getting on the subway, getting in the car, going to the office, getting to the office, drinking the coffee, going to the conference room, whatever it may be. The point is that your body, your mind, and your soul are so used to this habit that you actually find it quite easy to do every single day. And yet, there's something inside of you that's nagging you. You know you could be doing something that is more aligned with your calling, with your strengths, with your superpowers, with the calling of your soul. But that is not so present. That is not so visible in your day-to-day life. So it's pretty much just a dream. And so you hack at it. You doodle, you dabble once in a while, desperately. Right? You do these sprints like every once in a while to try to get some progress, some momentum. But there are key moments right now in your life when you actually make the decision to just relax, to just rest, to just go with the flow. And you try to put aside the dream, that relentless, persistent whisper that says, hey man, or hey woman, you should be doing something else. You don't belong here, right? But instead you watch the Netflix, you watch the HBO, you play the video games. I understand. Believe me, I understand why you do this. Day to day working, right? Especially at a job that you don't like. It's tiring. It's tiring. You want to come home, you want to relax, you want to distract yourself. But folks, time is ticking. You're only going to live once, according to the best knowledge that I have. Time is ticking. You're not getting any younger. So when exactly are you going to create the momentum and the circumstances that give you a chance to change paths, to transform yourself from an amateur who's constantly wishing and desiring to somebody who is on their way toward being an artisan, a professional craftsperson? When exactly are you going to do that? So when I found myself being lazy and just slipping into that sort of distraction mode, into coming home from work from a job I didn't like and just plopping on the couch, just playing video games, just hanging out, just doing something to get my mind off of work, I would constantly ask myself this question: why is it that you can actually get up early, go to work for somebody else and work so hard, and then when you come home, you don't find the strength within yourself, the determination, the focus, the willpower to do the same hard work for your own self, for your life? Why is that? And asking that question made me so uncomfortable at the time that I found it nearly impossible, though I didn't feel like it, not to move forward, not to do something to build momentum, to keep walking on the path toward the place I really wanted to be, which is a full-time musician career. So that is the question, folks. That is the question I want you to ask yourself next time you come home and you're too tired to devote an hour after you've done what you had to do for somebody else to help build somebody else's dream. Next time you come home tired from helping to build somebody else's dream and you have your dinner and you rest for a bit, and then the thought comes, I don't really feel like putting in an hour right now. I've worked all day. Ask yourself, why is that? Why are you able to work 9, 10, 12 hours for somebody else, but you're unwilling to get your ass up for an hour every day to create the circumstances, to create the momentum, to take the steps necessary to get yourself from where you don't want to be to the place where you want to be? I'm a big fan of simple solutions, folks, okay? Because there's beauty in simplicity, and that is a simple question I want you to ask yourself next time you choose to plop your ass on the couch. And then you want to stay on that couch to keep wishing and to keep dreaming and to keep complaining about your day job. But you're actually deciding in that moment that you're willing to work for somebody else and make their dream happen, but you just made a choice that you're not willing to do the same for your own life. And if that doesn't hurt you, if that doesn't put a big question mark inside of you, if that doesn't get you to get up from that couch and actually get moving on your dream, then maybe becoming a musician full-time is not really the passion that you claim it is. Maybe it's not really a dream that you hope for as desperately as you think you do. Maybe you're simply content where you are. Just some food for thought, folks. I'm sorry if this sounded like a sermon, but you know what? I know what it feels like to be in that space where you feel discomfort in your life as it is. And you dream of your life being different, but the valley between where you are and where you want to get to seems like it's an impossible valley. You can't see the path. You don't know where to start. There's obstacles. It just seems overwhelming. One step at a time, folks. But you got to take that step. You got to be willing to work as hard on your own dream when nobody's forcing you to do it, when there's no boss standing over you, as you are willing to work for somebody else. Okay? So next time you don't want to get up an hour early to work on your dream, ask yourself, why is it that I'm willing to wake up early to build somebody else's dream, but I'm not willing to do it for myself? Okay? And I hope that the answer will actually get your ass up and get yourself moving toward the life that you actually want to live. Tommy Z with a sermon. I hope it moved a few hearts and minds. I'll see you in the next video.